The towfish emits a sound signal at a very high frequency. The echo of that sound is recorded by the towfish and sent up the cable to the computer on board the survey vessel. Unbelievably, the Atlantic only spots the Ogdensburg at the last moment. His reaction comes far too late to avoid the obvious. The Ogdensburg bow cut deep into the forward quarter of Atlantic's port side. When the two ships came apart, they continued for a short while on their respective courses. The first mate, realizing that the Atlantic was in serious trouble, brought the ship about and headed for the shallow waters of Long Point. He knew his only hope was to run the Atlantic aground so she couldn't sink. Despite her desperate run, the water rose around the fires of Atlantic's boilers. With a great hiss of smoke and steam, the fires are drowned. The huge paddle wheels ground to a halt. Adrift and taking on water in the deepest part of Lake Erie, the Atlantic was doomed. Upon hearing the bell, the Ogdensburg came about and raced to the Atlantic's assistance. In horror, they watched as the Atlantic's bow dropped and her stern rose in the air. And then, just as it appeared that the Atlantic would be swallowed by the lake, her bow touched bottom, and a portion of her stern remained in the air. After hours of hanging nearly vertical in the water, the Atlantic gives up its struggle and succumbs to the lake.